Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Moda Center in downtown Portland, Oregon. Tonight, it's the Portland Trail Blazers play host to the Golden State Warriors. Golden State controls the tap. Here comes the screen. Rubio to Adetokunbo. Nothing going here on that drive. Runner's good there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Portland's got it. Here comes the screen. Here's Durant for two. Deep two there, won't go. Giannis with it up top. 2-point advantage. Gets it in the left corner. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Durant across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Avery Bradley trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Off the mark on his free throw. Possession lies with Golden State. Rubio matched up with Howard. Oh, he had him there for a second. Valanciunas to Rubio. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Not that time.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Avery Bradley, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Nothing going here on that drive. Adetokunbo to Rubio. Short jumper stays out.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Valanciunas. To Adetokunbo, going to launch beyond the arc. And Giannis Adetokunbo feeling it. Zero hesitation as he hits the 3.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
To Bradley. Screen coming.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Nothing going here on that drive. Curling inside. Giannis Adetokunbo. Huge block. Warriors basketball. Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Conley. The drive, right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Another follow, stays out. Here's Rubio up top, leads 5. Here comes the screen. It's a big finish. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one, maybe throw a zone, maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Superman, Dwight Howard. Missed his first. That one goes.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo to Rubio. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Here's Rubio into the front court. Up by 3. Here comes the screen. Evan Turner up against the 8-time All-Star. Oh, had him going there for a second. Can't miss those.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
To Rubio. Great feed. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Free throw good as he completes the 3-point play. The lead is up to 6. Kevin Durant has it. To Bradley. Surveys the floor. Turns and slams it down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Giannis in control of the basketball. 14-10 the score. To Valanciunas. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Durant. Conley. Mike Conley. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Valanciunas. KD with the rock. He throws it down.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Here comes the screen. Has a look. Shot by Rubio, no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Here comes the screen. Durant to Kyle Kuzma. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Substitutions, Golden State. Substitutions, Portland.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Knocked loose. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
These two teams are matching basket for basket. If the pace of the game is going to be like this, I need to start stretching.
Giannis with it up top. Down by 1. Here comes the screen. Rubio here against Jones. To Rudy Gay. Nothing going here on that drive. Rubio.
2 minutes left.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Bradley. Flushes it home. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Waiters sizing up Jeremy Grant. To Rudy Gay. And the finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Jones with it. They trail by 1. Short jumper misses. Giannis in control of the basketball. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Antetokounmpo to Rubio. Here comes the screen. Jumper's good.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Trailblazers with the basketball.
I got ball. I got ball.
Trying to cash in. Now a shot by Bradley, no good. Here comes the screen.
On your right.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul. Desperation shot here from half court. First quarter in the books. The Warriors with the lead. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They play with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Ball.
Rudy Gay to Antetokounmpo.
Screen.
Oh, emphatic slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Driving right to the basket. And he's... foul. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Nope. First one does not go. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Into the front court comes Collison. Up by 6.
Clear out. Let him rock out.
Screen coming.
Screen come on your left.
Jeremy Grant tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Avery Bradley, 4 out of 7.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Collison into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. To Waiters. Here comes the screen. Rudy Gay to Young. Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Bradley. Screen coming. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it. Into the front court comes Collison. Leads 4. Gets it in the right corner. Here comes the screen. Dion Waiters. He's 2 for 2 now.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Portland has the ball. Conley. Down to Grant. Ah, rocking the rim. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Collison into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 0, Kyle Kuzma. Into the game,
Collison to Young.
number 17, Jonas Valanciunas.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
To Kyle Kuzma.
Screen right.
Jonas Valanciunas snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
No, I missed a short one there. To Conley. Mike Conley, 2 of 4 now. Warriors have the basketball. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. No good. Young
Hey, check up. Let's go.
to Valanciunas. Count the bucket for 2.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Now down 6. To Kyle Kuzma.
Watch your back.
Portland has 4 to shoot. A shot no good there for Kuzma.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Thaddeus Young. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
For Golden State. Do you like the word discount? Of course you do. Save 10% on all merchandise when you purchase 3 or more items at one of our arena stores. This offer is only valid during today's game, so take advantage of this great opportunity.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Entering the game for Golden
Giannis with it up top. Up 6. To Valanciunas. Dwight Howard swats it. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Ed, see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
KD for 2. Knocks it down off the step back. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Warriors get it back. Young to Adetokunbo. Here comes the screen. Valanciunas to Rubio. Has a look. Rubio can't get that one to fall. Jonas Valanciunas, 3 for 6 now.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Screen coming. Durant to Howard. Giannis in control of the basketball. It's an 8-point lead. Trailblazers take over. Durant has it against Evan Turner. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Rubio into the front court. He'll run the offense. Adetokunbo. Oh, he had him there for a second. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Count the basket inside.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Adetokunbo to Valanciunas. Nothing going here on that drive. Rubio. Deep right corner to Valanciunas. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Valanciunas giving you that size, giving you that length, a guy that can extend the defense. But you kind of forget that he was the 5th pick taken overall in 2011.
Conley to Durant. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
If you know a guy's a driver, there's no need to apply that much pressure on him if his main objective is to get to the rim. Play off of him, make him think about the jump shot, and also, guys from the weak side on the help side, make sure you play in those gaps and you try to close out as quick as possible when he puts his head down.
Rubio defended by Howard to Valanciunas. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there, won't go. It's Portland ball.
I'm on D. I'm on D.
Has a chance. Shot by Kuzma, no good. Rubio to Young. Has a look. Ricky Rubio. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
That's a dangerous spot. Kevin Durant wide open. He nails it.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Good money.
Portland's got it. Here comes the screen. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Mike Conley at the line for 2 shots, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip.
Pick up.
Here comes the screen. Antetokounmpo to Valanciunas. Over to the right side. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Conley. Taken down by Giannis. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. The Warriors with the lead.
The Warriors are in a... And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Trailblazers with the basketball. Conley to Durant. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Durant on the drive, but he can't get it to go. To Rubio. Not that time.
When I saw this team come out and warm up, everybody looked focused. They looked into the game before the game even started. I saw a completely different team at halftime. Guys were coasting around. Guys were talking to girls in the stands. Guys were playing around with the ball boys. They weren't focused, and it's showing up right now in the second half.
To Young. Antetokounmpo to Young. For 3, off the mark. Portland has the ball. Conley to Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Giannis with it up top. 2-point advantage. Screen coming. Antetokounmpo to Rubio. Deep left corner. Dwight Howard with the block. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. Rubio. To Young. Trying to cash in. Offensive board. Jonas Valanciunas. With that, he's 5 for 9.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Trailblazers take over to Durant. Here comes the screen. Durant. Count it.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Leads a bucket. Rubio to Antetokounmpo. And finishes strong.
I see this happen so much in the game. Just because a guy beats you off the dribble doesn't mean that you need to quit on the play. Stay in there, continue to be physical, even if you're behind the play.
Warriors have it. To Antetokounmpo. Nothing going here on that drive. Antetokounmpo. Rubio matched up with Howard. Dwight Howard with a piece. That's his 3rd block this evening. Dwight Howard sends it away. 4th this contest.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Warriors have the basketball. Rubio to Valanciunas. Here comes the screen. Stuffs it down with authority.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
To Conley. Mike Conley. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Oh, had him going there for a second. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Giannis Antetokounmpo trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Kevin Durant with the rock. To Conley. Curling inside. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Giannis with it up top. Leads 4. To Valanciunas. Oh, pass stolen by Portland. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Mike Conley at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Giannis in control of the basketball. Leads just a point. To Valanciunas. Oh, emphatic slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice.
I got him.
It's Portland ball. To Kyle Kuzma. Durant. Won't go. To Young. Rubio. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Here comes the screen. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Mike Conley has got 2 shots coming. His percentage right now, 57%. And hits the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. Here's Rubio up top. They lead it, 4-point game. Here comes the screen. Rubio to Young. 4-3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Bradley to Durant. Fires the 3. No good. That's great defense. To Antetokounmpo.
Watch the pick. You see it. You see it.
To Young.
Throw it up, baby.
Kyle O'Quinn pins it. They recover. 1 to shoot from long range. Conley in the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but And one.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on a three-point play. Career 88% from the line. Missed it at the line. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. It's Golden State basketball. Collison here against Jeremy Grant. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. Jones with it. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. And a nice finish at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Durant with the basketball up top. His group now down 2. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
First one goes down. 2 for 2 on that trip. Into the front court comes Collison. Our score all even in this third quarter. Here comes the screen. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. Oh, lots of contact there. Still gets it to go.
See, these are the type of opportunities the defense doesn't take advantage of. When that guy went up for that dunk, he cradled the ball to gain momentum. As soon as he brings that ball back to you in the cradle, you have to have active hands, get in there, strip that ball away.
Here comes the screen. Oh, a lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Jeremy Grant, defended by the UConn product. Able to convert inside.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Screen coming. Collison goes to the right side. Wide open look, won't go. Portland's got it. Ersan Ilyasova rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Able to convert on both free throws. Collison into the front court. The deficit is 6.
Come on, you're right. Come on, you're right.
Screen coming. Collison here against Jeremy Grant. Curling inside. Kyle O'Quinn able to recover with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Jeremy Grant at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Career mark of 64%. Golden State at the controls. It goes down.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Here comes the screen. Can't get past the defender. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Into the front court comes Collison. His guys down by 9. Here comes the screen. Waiters, deep right corner. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. He'll let one fly from half court. 3 quarters down with the Blazers in front. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the 4th quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Jones with it. It's a 9-point lead. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, look what I found. You know he had that one in his back pocket.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Possession lies with Golden State. Darren Collison, tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Jones with it. The lead stands at 9. Aaron Baines sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And coasting in for 2.
You know what we call that, Ed? We call that now you see me, now you don't.
Jones with it. Lead stands at 7.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Gets it in the right corner. To Kyle Kuzma. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's no good. Shot's not going down. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Rubio to Valanciunas. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Durant to Kyle Kuzma. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Here comes the screen. Stuffs it down with authority.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Jones with it. Up 5. To Durant. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Adetokounmpo. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. The danger of the Greek freak. Giannis Adetokounmpo, hand in his face, still knocks it down for 3. Trailblazers with the basketball. Durant. Off the assist.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. To Durant. Scores from the post.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Rubio here against Jones. Nothing going here on that drive. Stuffs it down with authority.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Now the Blazers will use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
The best basketball. And I know I'm saying this and I shouldn't be saying it because I'm calling the broadcast, but as a player and a fan, you know you tune in to the fourth. This is where guys earn their paychecks. This is where you see real fight and real hustle.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Can you stand? He's coming. Can you stand? I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
Cashes in for two.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Shot. Yep, yep.
Got it.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Portland has the ball. Conley to Howard. Superman, Dwight Howard. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Old school equals high percentage.
Giannis with it up top. Down 6. Here comes the screen.
Right.
Nothing going here on that drive. And the basket good at the rim.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Conley into the front court. Leads 4. Durant up against Rudy Gay. Jonas Valanciunas. Huge block. Blazers recovered. Here's Rubio into the front court. He'll run the offense. And he scores. Euro step into the rim, Jay.
Ed, this is like show and tell back in kindergarten. You show the ball, and then you tell him with the easy lay.
Going back to the pre-K days, Jay. Screen coming. Bradley to Durant. Terrific vision, and throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Trailing by 4. Rubio to Valanciunas. And count the basket.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Conley to Durant. And scores at the basket. Jay, tough recovery that time.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Antetokounmpo to Valanciunas. Antetokounmpo to Waiters. Dion Waiters looking good. 4 for 5. We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout Portland. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
You know, Ed, usually in timeouts, you see coaches give these rah-rah speeches. And what happens is it goes through the player's left ear and out the right. They don't pay attention. I've been a part of those huddles. What I just saw, though, I saw a coach snap a clipboard. No doubt about it. He has his team's attention.
The drive, right to the basket. In a flash, scores at the rim.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
The wait is over, fans. We've added more items to our team shops, including the fan-favorite throwback jerseys.
Warriors basketball. Rubio matched up with Howard. To Rudy Gay. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Giannis with it up top. His guys now down by a point. To Waiters. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. Couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Durant across the timeline. His guys now trailing by a point. Conley to Howard. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throws good. A three-point play puts them back up by a couple. Warriors have the basketball. Antetokounmpo to Waiters. Fires the three, and Dion Waiters good on the quick release that time.
They absolutely needed that. Great job by the offense to be poised and create a shot to pull ahead.
Conley to Howard. Screen coming. Durant to Howard. Finish that. Waiters to Rudy Gay. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. His guys down three. To Durant. Conley to Kyle Kuzma. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Kyle Kuzma at the line for two shots. A career 70% free throw shooter. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Now an intentional foul. That'll be free throws with 20 seconds left to go.
In the 80s, that might have been a personal, but regardless, it had the same impact. You just injected a little life into your squad, just when they needed it.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Now the Blazers will use a timeout. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a two-possession game. The screen sets him up for two. opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Now they get the intentional foul, and this one not over yet. 2 huge free throws coming up in a 2-point game.
Ed, what's that old saying? Ruffled feathers do not flock together? Well, actually, I just made that up. But what it means is that play will cause a little havoc. As designed, the team that uses it to galvanize as a unit will have the advantage.
Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Cruises inside for 2. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they just squeak this one out by a point. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors won this game after a close finish. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Trailblazers lost a
Player of the game.
Antetokounmpo seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again, he kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Check out the upcoming games for the Portland Trail Blazers. The War. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.